ticket left for the cherry orchard. Third row in the stalls. Aisle seat.
Ah, wonderful.
Splendid. Book that for you straight away. Oh, that's where it is. Excuse me. Oh, housekeeping.
He picks up the vase.
Evening, Mr. Dean. Sometimes I wonder if they drink. Right, shan't bother you again, and I'll tell switchboard to put a do not disturb on room 318.
Harry is pretending to be reading a magazine.
318.
Down in the lobby, the other desk clerk is studying some cards as Harry comes through, tanned thighs to the fore.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Did you find your glasses?
Yes, thank you. Got them right here.
Not forgetting anything else, are we, sir?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Cool as a cucumber, he heads for the revolving door that leads out to the forecourt.
Extraordinary fellow.
Next morning, on the river-facing side of the Savoy, in a small hedged garden, Harry is sitting on a curved bench. He's wearing a light grey suit with the collar turned up, his tie loosened at the neck. His arms are folded. His expression is grimly dogged.
Good morning.
Head to foot in denim, PJ comes out carrying a coffee and a paper.
Harry Dean, are you spying on me?
No, not at all. Just seducing Shabandar, last I checked, was not part of our plan.
Well, like Mama always used to say, you should scratch it if it itches, even if it's in your britches.
Miss, I've had sufficient of your mother's gnomic utterances.
Oh, relax, Harry. Face it, our little plan ain't exactly operational anymore.
You're wrong.
Look,
She comes to sit next to him.
we gotta have a little talk here. See, there's two kinds of people. There's people like Lionel with big deals and big cars and manners and all, and there's people like us. Wait, look at you, running around all desperate and cockamamie, pretend like you're gonna take Lionel for $1 gazillion. Well, Harry Dean, it ain't gonna happen. You're not Lionel, and why would you wanna be? You got your own thing going on, with all your art and your beautiful little painting. But you gotta quit trying to be something you're not. It's okay, you know, you being you is okay.
Look, I understand how certain unforeseen wrinkles in my plans have conspired to diminish your confidence in me. Consider that you might still have an obligation, having incurred considerable expense, having pledged a degree of cooperation, and having wounded me personally by fraternizing with a man who does not deserve your respect, who's a cynical manipulator of those less powerful, and who's a degenerate nudist at that.
Only person I've seen traipsing around London in their underwear is you.
That is not the point.
You know, you sure do have nice eyes for a fella who never smiles. Too bad you're all wrapped up in your crazy scheme. Maybe you're gonna grit your teeth a little bit every once in a while. Okay, I get it. I think it's trouble, but I'll play along at Lionel's party, if that's what you want.
Yes, yes. Thank you, madam. That is all I ask. And I'm certain after tonight you shall have reason to admire the skills of a reborn, reinvigorated, and surprisingly capable Harry Dean.
If you say so.
At Lionel's gala party at dusk, flunkies in white powdered wigs flank the elegant doorway leading out to the grounds, where guests in fancy dress wander past white marquees and flaming braziers. Limousines pull into the driveway of the lavish mansion, watched over by the rampant, roaring lion statue.
Very good evening to you.
As guests go inside, more cars arrive.
There are moments in a life that define a man. This was Mr. Dean's. He was sprung for action, and yet perfectly capable of blowing it completely.
Here we go.
Harry is smartly dressed in black tie. PJ steps out of Lionel's limo in an elegant black sequined gown. She holds a carnival mask to her eyes and goes in. A bewigged driver comes by with a crate of lemons and bottles of champagne. A porter comes up to Harry and the Major.
This the painting?
Painting's in the crate. This is my easel, so I can have a look at the bloody thing. They both go up. You can uncrate the painting in the gallery. I'll have a look at it up there. Managed to get hold of the guest list. No sign of Zeidenweber, thank God. You should go, Major. No reason to put yourself at risk.
You know where to find me. Good luck, old thing.
The Major smiles warily. A gondola floats along a placid waterway stretching away from the mansion.
Howdy. Hey there, great mask. Hi.
Good evening.
PJ drops her mask, her face suddenly tense. A golden lion mask sneaks up.
I'm so glad you could make it, and that you've decided to consummate our little transaction. Perhaps you might allow me to try and do the same with our other little affair.
You can try all you want, Shabby.
Shabby.
His smile freezes as 6 Japanese masks appear behind them.
Christ.
His eye, Saku. We wish to thank you for extending of your hospitality of your excellent big house.
Oh, yes, quite delighted. See, you managed to find the bar?
And if you're hungry, there's a big old spread over there. Our boy Lionel pulled out all the stops.
Many thanks, Miss Bosco-san. あちらに軽食が。
They go off with lots of mutual bowing. Let's get shit-faced, says one of them. It's free.
Hey, Harry.
Dean.
You know, they probably think you're pretty strange, too, Lionel. What with you being a nudist and all?
What was my being or what?
A nudist.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there, sir?
Hell no. I think it's real relaxing to go naked.
What the devil are you talking about?
I understood you to have said once that you attended the Eden Retreat.
It isn't a nudist gathering. Somebody's been having you on, Dean. It's one of the most formal gatherings you could possibly imagine. You see, once again, Dean, you have things arse backwards.
Yes, I understand, sir. I apologize.
Just forget it. Dean, we really need to have a private talk. There is something I have to discuss.
Hey,
with
you boys get your bellies full?
Last year they come again. You see, I really would rather not have to talk to them at all. Can't we just do business?
Oh, I can take care of these old boys.
And I shall just pop up and examine the painting.
Gentlemen, found some nourishment, I see.
Their plates are heaving.
Have you boys heard of a little thing called live karaoke?
PJ passes the mic to Mr. Go.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. No one said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black.
Harry comes down the black and white checked floor of Lionel's gallery.
Thank you, gents. That'll do.
He comes to stand in front of the Monet perched on the easel, with Haystack's Dawn on the wall just behind. He watches the 2 porters leave. He glances round and up into the corners of the gallery. There don't appear to be any cameras. At the party,
Tell you a little bit about Texas. The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Mr. Go smiles appreciatively at Lionel. In the gallery, Harry lifts Haystack's Dawn off the wall, and a red alert button starts